Ominis described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Wow! Suckiest parents ever!
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Scriptorium. Right, okay, well...
I'll make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
Okay, well, good luck with that, I guess.
Revelio.
Okay, well, they seem... okay. I mean, could have been worse, yeah? Could have... I mean, it could have been like that friendship, for example. Speaking of friendships, Imelda's old best friend is supposed to spend an awful lot of time sitting by the docks. And I don't know why, but I find myself, well, curious. Well, I do know why. It's because I'm curious. But it's also partly because I like Imelda. She seemed snippy at first, but I don't know, quite like her. I will also admit, I'm sort of curious what is down there. I've been here once before when I arrived, but I didn't really get a chance to take in the sights, to explore.
Revelio.
And yes, to find all the pages that might be down here and collect all the collections and smack all the flying keys, etc., etc. So, yeah. There are multiple reasons, but honestly, I feel like maybe I can reconnect Imelda with a friend. Because I feel like Imelda needs a friend. She's very competitive, seems very strong-minded, but...
Revelio.
There's a story there. And I genuinely think she would appreciate reconnecting. It's very quiet down here. Is that Imelda's friend? I probably should try and remember what her name was. I just don't. Okay.
Revelio.
And there are a number of things down here to collect. But no pages so far. Interesting. Oh, wow. Excuse me. That...
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
That is a view. Hi! How are you doing? Oh, could you just give me a second?
What are you up to now?
I'm just inspecting the bathhouse. Hi.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the Merpeople if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the Merpeople.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that.
Okay.
I'm Merida, by the way. Merida
Merida.
Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Oh, did we?
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in Merpeople.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that
And
if
house
goblins and
elves.
centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the Merpeople should have one too.
Okay, that... I think you're wasting time. No, what you're doing is admirable.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the Merpeople is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I
Okay.
tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
I think I can see where this is going. Why don't you just learn to swim? Or there's got to be some spells. Tell me about the wizard kind's relationship with Merpeople. Yeah, bet it's not good, is it? Petty. One-sided, by any chance?
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of Merpeople?
Well, we've consistently deemed Merpeople as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
You're not wrong. Seems like the wizarding world and the muggle world have an awful lot in common at times. Kind of disappointing.
What do you imagine a liaison to the Merpeople would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
Well, this is definitely a good plan. I feel like maybe you should just find yourself a swimming instructor first. Step one, so to speak.
What is it about the Merpeople that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that
Bet you're
tales
gonna.
about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known Merpeople,
True.
Sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Okay. Well,
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
you're
The
welcome,
last thing
welcome.
I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water.
Dive
I
down.
can't wait to hear about what you find.
Revelio.
Very soon I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Right. Oh, could you just give me a second? I'm going to set fire to something because that's how I roll. Yeah, I sort of feel like I should possibly get changed into a swimming outfit of some sort. Do I have one?
Revelio.
Probably not. That is a Merlin trial. Okay. Oh, where's the Kraken? Can I? No path available for objective. Where exactly? Ah, off to that point there. Do I have this selected? Yeah. Okay, so it's over there somewhere. All right. Here goes, I guess. And it's a good job my book.
Why did I never learn how to swim?
That is a great question. That is a great question. Am I heading in the right direction? The usual answer to that is no, you see. And so I'm completely expecting it to be no now. Luckily, for some odd reason, I can check my map even when I'm in water because magic. Yes. Oh, Ah, I see it. I see it. All right, here goes. I'll be back soon. Hopefully.
Look at this place. Did the Merpeople really leave Nerida an artifact?
Probably.
Revelio.
But that is a butterfly door. Which either means wizards have been here,
Lumos.
or it means
Incendio.
the Mer people.
Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
Can cast magic. Mind you, I say that. I mean, it just means the Mer people. Well, actually, I was going to say can cast some sort of
Now
light.
for the rest of you.
And there are multiple ways you can create light without magic. However, the door itself
Incendio.
is almost certainly of magic construction.
Lumos.
And why would they leave a gift?
I pressed Ominis regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Could you tell me where that is? Although I have a horrible feeling I now know. I think Revelio was highlighting the Slytherin chest. Right. Well, I'll get back to you as soon as I've finished doing
What do
this.
we have in here then?
For another Slytherin. I'm guessing that's the gift.
Nerida will be happy about this.
A Mermish artifact. Out of curiosity, it's not something you can wear, is it? No. I mean, not that I would. That would definitely be considered rude. I'm guessing. Ah, there it is. An artifact of the Merpeople. Okay. Well, that was simple enough. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. And by drop, I mean be viciously thrown into my face, breaking my nose and knocking out several teeth in the process. Could it be this simple? Now she's got this, she'll be motivated to go up and learn to swim. Really would be the best first step rather than sitting there staring at the water. You can't really learn to swim just by looking at it, I'm afraid.
Your gift from the Merpeople was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Okay. I've decided to keep the... No. Happy to have helped. Enjoy the gift.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again.
Okay.
So much.
Wasn't asking
You
for
may
my
have just
advice.
helped improve relations between wizard kind and merpeople for decades to come.
Awesome. That's really good news.
I can't wait to study this.
Right. Might I suggest waiting just a little and once again at the sound of repeating myself learning to swim. I thought for a second you were just going to dive in. And whilst I'd be applauding you for that sort of go-get 'em attitude, I'd probably be pointing out that's not the smartest way to learn to swim. Especially in a lake that has a giant sea monster in it. The giant sea monster's over there, right? Not over here. Or did I just do something incredibly stupid? Scrap that. I almost certainly did something incredibly stupid, no matter where the sea monster is. It's just what I do. Now, the big question is, can I remember how to get to the Slytherin common room? Those guys really are easily entertained. It was down the main staircase, the one that constantly moves, I believe. Let's see if I can do this without needing... Yeah, it was somewhere around here. I think it was down from here. It could have been up from here, but I don't think so. I got the feeling it was low. And that would sort of make sense, I guess. Possibly misjudging Slytherin a little bit. It's just the snake-like nature of it, and I'm pretty sure it was a dungeon as well. It was near a... Aha! Right! Okay.
Revelio.
I guess I just hang around here and wait for him. Is this something he wants to do at night? Because... you know what? I'll just wait. I will wait, because if I go anywhere, I'll end up... Well, I'll end up 1,000 miles away.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominis?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be.
Okay.
Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominis won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominis.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominis is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it.
Okay. All right.
He's this way.
It's so very strange that I ended up around here by accident.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
True. Okay. Should I tell him I've been here? Okay.
There he is. Good luck.
Okay. Right. Oh, this doesn't have something to do with the tap that I found, did it?
What are you doing here?
Okay. Hi.
Hello, Ominis. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominis. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
Okay.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Aren't you a little bit curious? Like an insy-teensy-wincy bit curious.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible.
Okay.
Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Okay.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
Why am I getting this?
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Ah.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominis.
I'm with you on this, Ominis. He's not the brightest bulb, is he? Okay.
Confringo!
There you go.
Things happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Oh, we are so not ready for this. But we're going to do it anyway. You know why?
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
I was going to say
Come
curiosity,
on, that was a
but...
good one.
Okay.
It's like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Noctua Gaunt note 1 of 5. I must prove my point. We do not need to use dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar's Slytherin than we realise. I've written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze, with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominis. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Right, okay, well... I'm gonna start by...
Reparo. There may be something to this pile of rubble. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Lumos.
Right...
The voice is ancient, sinister.
Okay, is it a sort of hissing, whispering voice? Because if so, I may be hearing it.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third thoughts. Okay, I'm having second and third thoughts, definitely.
Believe me, I am having thoughts.
But
I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
okay, he's
I
making
can't believe
me
I'm doing this.
a little bit worried. Should we
It
really do
worked.
this?
Ominis, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us.
Oh,
Never mind.
we should tell him. I mean, he's letting us in on his secrets.
There's no
Revelio.
clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Uh-huh.
Salazar Slytherin most
Lumos.
likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Okay. Well, this gate has got a snake eating itself. And what is that symbol? Slytherin lock.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. Right now I need what? Ow!
Sound good?
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Alright, so I've got to do this. Alright, so I need this. Okay, I need. What I need is the circle with the half moon and the figure of 8 snake. Okay. I want that, and then. Which was the bottom one? That one? Got it. I don't know how to turn the bottom one to the.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Yeah.
I was about to do that myself.
Of course you were.
You got to it first. Nice work.
Revelio.
Thanks. Before we go anywhere.
Lumos.
We got another one here.
Confringo.
Okay, we've got another note. Salazar Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge I make my way through. Not to a Gaunt.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Lumos.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Okay, there is one of those things here, but we don't know what the code is. Okay. I'm guessing it's not. Ah, it'll open this one. Alright, well, before we do that, should we just check this one out, or...
Revelio. Lumos.
This just seems... Huh. Okay, it's another one.
Confringo.
I can get back up here, yes. I assume so, because there's another note. I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. Not to a Gaunt.
Ominis, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
So there's a dial there. And a dial in there. Let's have a look at this. We've got... Okay, is that like a horned helmet? That's been scratched and a sort of weird Z. Right, excuse me. This is probably stupid.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
That, and then... There.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Yeah.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ah, thank you.
Revelio.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Yep,
Search
Lumos.
corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Duck facing right and scratched out triangle thing? Huh. Interesting paintings. Right, so there's another one of the dials here. Okay.
Another welcoming sort, was he?
Oh, it's that one. It's that one, and then... Ow!
It seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Thanks for the pep talk. Triangle, and
I
then...
imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Right. There. Oh, I went too far. Oh, I'm dead.
It seems the dial moves faster than before. Perhaps check you're matching the correct symbol.
The two of you, please, just be quiet.
I
No.
imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
I'm gonna set fire to both of you. I swear. I swear. Okay, it's that one, and then... No.
It seems the dial moves faster.
Well,
than before.
have I not got it right?
Check you're matching the correct
Okay, look,
signals.
guys, I don't have enough Wiggenweld potions
Lumos.
for this. Just, could you read out what the symbol says? It's... Look. It's the, like, either... It's the symbol of a fish at the top, and the weird triangle thing at the bottom, right? I've just got to do it faster, because it's not that easy. Okay, that's a triangle, then duck. No,
I
no.
imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Shut up! There. What? Have I got to do the first one? Have I got to do the top one first?
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Oh, really?
Lumos.
Oh, that's so irritating. Okay. Anyway, we're through.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we
Lumos.
cannot stop now.
Yeah.
The gate.
I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio. Oh, whoa.
Revelio.
We're missing a note. Oh, it's out there. The note is that we've missed a note. We've missed a note, lads. Damn. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'd have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no will. I wish I'd parted on better terms. Noctua Gaunt.
Ominis. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominis, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
He's going to have to cast Crucio on one of us, isn't he?
You said you know what to do.
Yep.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominis has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominis's favor. Will you ask him about this?
All right, I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good.
I mean,
Work your magic, so to speak.
yeah, that...
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
I'm sorry, there's liquid luck. Why has nobody mentioned this before? I'm just saying, a little bit of luck would be very useful right about now. Okay, Ominis.
Ominis. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar
I
Slytherin did.
should have.
He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Yeah, and if we don't, we're going to be in here for, well, not ever, but as long as it takes us to starve to death.
What do we do now? Ominis is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominis knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the Cruciatus curse, but you must cast it on me. Teach me the Cruciatus curse and I'll cast it on you. I don't want to learn it. Well, I mean, I know it's bad and everything, but, like, you don't have to use it, and you never know, right? We might be in a situation like this again. Look, I want to learn the Cruciatus curse, but you should cast it on me. Yeah? You cast it on me, because I'm not going to want to cast it on you.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Besides, I'm probably more used to getting hurt. Which is probably not a good sign, but let's not worry about that right now. Nails through the hand. Right. Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna go with no.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made
Revelio.
it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Yes,
I can't believe we're
we
here.
did. Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium. A secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders. Okay. Slytherin's spellbook.
Sebastian, Ominis. There's a book just here.
You found something.
I did.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Yeah, of course you can. Oh, very important thing to do first. Need to twiddle. Do you gents know if we'll be able to get back there? There is a letter there, and I cannot help but feel the more information we have, the better. Okay. May have... Okay. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tired of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. Question. The first wizards and witches, were they not born to Muggle parents? I mean, there had to be a beginning. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its slumber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of these unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. So those who are Muggle-born. Does that include people who are half-bloods? For example?
Revelio.
What an awful person. May have been a founder of a house. Doesn't stop him from being an awful person.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominis never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I sort
It's
of
breathtaking.
I sort of already have.
We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I gotta say, Sebastian, you're worrying me a little. I am not getting that page, am I? I am never going to find out what was in that page.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Revelio.
And I'm never going to come back in here. Because I don't speak snake. Oh, okay, that is so infuriating. Okay, then. Let's get out of here. We're going one at a time, maybe?
Ominis, about your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominis.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay. Why do I feel like Sebastian is not going to keep that promise?